The cobbles of Coronation Street are never short of drama, but even by its own standards, recent events have taken a dark and unexpected turn. Betsy Swain, Sidney Martin, is at the center of a growing storm, hiding a dangerous secret that could have devastating consequences for everyone involved. As tensions mount, Betsy's involvement in Joel Deering's Callum Lill, heinous actions against Lauren Bolton, Kate Fitton, threatens to tear apart her life and those of her loved ones. In a recent episode, viewers watched as Betsy's anxious demeanor suggested she was grappling with something serious. It didn't take long for her to confide in her best friend, Sabrina Adetiba, Luana Santos, revealing that she was somehow involved in Joel's crime. Sabrina, shocked by her friend's revelation, warned her of the potential consequences, including the very real possibility of prison time. But Betsy's fear of the truth coming out has left her paralyzed, unsure of what to do next. Betsy's connection to Joel's horrific actions first became clear when Sabrina pressed her about what was weighing on her mind. As the episode unfolded, it became evident that Betsy knew more than she was letting on about Joel drugging Lauren. Joel had attacked and groomed Lauren, and upon discovering that she was pregnant with his child, he resorted to a despicable plan, drugging her to induce an early labor. The intention was clear. He wanted to rid himself of any responsibility for the unborn child. When Betsy finally mustered the courage to talk to her mother, DS Lisa Swain, Vicky Myers, about her involvement, the conversation quickly derailed. Lisa, unaware of her daughter's distress, jumped to the conclusion that Betsy was pregnant, a suggestion that Betsy took immediate offense to. The miscommunication left Betsy feeling even more isolated, and before she could explain herself, Max Turner, Patty Bever, burst onto the scene, demanding that Lisa take action against Joel. The sudden revelation that baby Frankie's health had taken a turn for the worse left Betsy visibly shaken, and she fled the scene, her secret still intact. Later, Sabrina confronted Betsy again, urging her to come clean. The pressure mounted as Sabrina pointed out the severity of the situation. If Betsy continued to keep quiet, she could be implicated in Joel's crimes. The police could trace the drugs back to her, and Joel himself could easily implicate her during questioning. But Betsy, terrified of the repercussions, refused to involve her mother, swearing Sabrina to secrecy. Sabrina's suggestion that Betsy could face charges of murder if anything happened to the Lauren's baby only heightened her fear. In a state of panic, Betsy rushed to the hospital to check on baby Frankie, where she had a tense encounter with Lauren. Desperate for answers, Lauren demanded to know who Betsy was and why she seemed so invested in Frankie's condition. Betsy, caught off guard, could barely manage a response before fleeing once again. Her fear and guilt are driving her further into a corner, and it's only a matter of time before the pressure becomes unbearable. With nowhere else to turn, Betsy is set to confide in Carla Connor, Allison King, in upcoming scenes. Carla, known for her no-nonsense approach and a heart that ultimately wants to do right by others, might be Betsy's last hope. But will Betsy finally reveal the full extent of her involvement with Joel and his plans? And if she does, what will that mean for her future? Betsy's secret is a ticking time bomb. If she continues to hide the truth, she risks being drawn deeper into Joel's web of deceit and violence. But coming clean could mean losing everything she holds dear: her freedom, her family, and her future. For Sabrina, watching her best friend spiral out of control is heartbreaking. But she knows that the only way out of this mess is for Betsy to tell the truth. The stakes are higher than ever on Coronation Street as the dark undercurrents of Betsy's secret threaten to pull everyone under. As the pressure mounts and her guilt consumes her, Betsy faces an impossible choice. Keep quiet and risk everything, or speak up and face the devastating consequences. With lives on the line and emotions running high, only one thing is certain: nothing will ever be the same again for Betsy Swain.